Welcome to Who Died Today America, your daily source for remembering and honoring the lives of those who have passed and the legacies of the most notable personalities. Anne Perry, a legacy of redemption and literary success. Anne Perry, the best-selling crime author who began her life as Juliet Hume, has passed away in the US at the age of 84. Perry's life took a dark turn in her teenage years when she was found guilty of aiding in the murder of her friend's mother, a crime that inspired Peter Jackson's film Heavenly Creatures. After serving 5.5 years in prison, Perry was given a new identity and the opportunity to start anew. She joined the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in 1968 and moved back to the UK, where she published her first book in 1979. Perry ultimately rose to fame as a best-selling novelist, with her works translated into 12 languages and selling tens of millions of copies worldwide. Though the shocking events of her youth garnered significant attention, Perry's literary career demonstrated her determination to overcome her past and forge a new path. Her more than 100 works captivated readers with their intricate plots and compelling characters, and her novels were later adapted into films. The story of Anne Perry serves as a testament to the power of redemption and the capacity for change. Despite the darkness in her past, she was able to transform her life and create a lasting legacy through her successful writing career. Tributes to Anne Perry. Rick Wolff. The sports media world is mourning the loss of Rick Wolff, the longtime host of WFAN's Sunday morning program, The Sports Edge, who passed away at 71 after a short battle with brain cancer. A talented individual, Wolff made significant contributions to the world of sports media throughout his extensive career. Playing baseball at Harvard and spending time in the Tigers farm system in the 1970s, Wolff went on to become a broadcaster, book editor, and psychology coach. Beginning his broadcasting work for MSG and ESPN in the 1980s, Wolff joined WFAN in 1998, where his popular program, The Sports Edge, focused on youth sports and became a staple for the station. In addition to his broadcasting work, Wolff edited several books, including bestsellers like Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad Poor Dad and Jack Welch's Straight from the Gut. He also authored 18 books of his own. As the son of legendary broadcaster Bob Wolff, Rick Wolff carried on his father's legacy in the sports media world. Rick Wolff is survived by his wife, Trish, 3 adult children, their spouses, and 3 grandchildren. As we remember his life and contributions to sports media, we extend our deepest condolences to his family and friends. Wolff's dedication to his craft and his passion for sports will not be forgotten. His presence in the industry will be dearly missed. Tributes to Rick Wolff. Lassa Wellander, a legacy of musical excellence. The world has lost a musical icon with the passing of Lasse Wellander, the long-term guitarist for the legendary Swedish pop group ABBA. Lasse's immense talent and contributions to the music industry will always be remembered as his family announced his death after a short battle with cancer. Born in 1952, Wellander first collaborated with ABBA in 1974. Subsequently becoming their main guitarist on the group's albums and touring with them throughout the 70s and 80s. Even after the band members parted ways in 1982, Lasse continued to work with Benny Andersson and Bjorn Ulvaeus on various projects, including the Chess concept album, the soundtracks for Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and the 2021 album, Voyage. Wellander's remarkable career did not stop at ABBA. He played with multiple groups during the 80s, including low-budget blues band, Skiffs, Little Mike, and the Sweet Soul Music Band, and Stockholm All-Stars. As a celebrated musician in his own right, Lasse released 7 studio albums, with 2 reaching the top 40 album charts. His undeniable talent earned him the Albin Hagström Memorial Award from the Royal Swedish Academy of Music in 2005, and the prestigious Studio Raven Award for his work as a session musician in 2018. Lasse Wellander's legacy extends beyond his musical accomplishments. as he was known for his kindness, humility, and sense of humor. His role in the lives of his family and friends, as well as his impact on the ABBA story, will never be forgotten. As we mourn his tragic and premature passing, we remember the man whose musical brilliance, warm presence, and creative contributions left an indelible mark on the world of music. Tributes to Lasse Wellander. South Korean actress and model Jung Chae-yul, known for her role in the comedy Zombie Detective, has tragically passed away at the age of 26. She was found dead in her apartment, with the cause of her death remaining undisclosed. Chae-yul's management company, Management S, announced her passing, stating, "Actress Chae-yul has left us. Her funeral will be held privately in accordance to the wishes of her family, who must be in greater sadness than anyone else. We hope you pray for the deceased so Chae-yul, who was also sincere in her acting, may rest in peace." Jung Chae-yul began her career as a model in the 2016 reality series Devil's Runway, and later gained recognition through her role in Zombie Detective. At the time of her death, she was in the process of filming the upcoming K-drama series Wedding Impossible, in which she held a leading role. The cast and crew have halted filming until further notice. The CEO of Chae-yul's management agency praised her dedication and talent as an actress, expressing deep sorrow for her loss. Fans have been mourning her passing on social media, leaving heartfelt messages on her recent posts. Tributes to Jung Chae-yul have been pouring in from the entertainment industry and her fans, remembering her dedication to her craft and the impact she had in her short but remarkable career. Tributes to Jung Chae-yul. Schroeder, a pioneering figure for women's and family rights in Congress, passed away at the age of 82. Throughout her 24-year congressional career, Schroeder took on the establishment, advocating for women's roles in government and becoming an icon for the feminist movement. Her courage and unorthodox methods cost her important committee posts, but she remained unwavering in her convictions. Elected to Congress in 1972, Schroeder represented Colorado and became one of the most influential Democrats of her time. She authored a book in 1998 titled 24 Years of Housework and the Place is Still a Mess, My Life in Politics, which detailed her frustration with male domination and the slow pace of change in federal institutions. As the first woman on the House Armed Services Committee, Schroeder challenged the status quo and pushed for gender equality. She was instrumental in the signing of a family leave bill in 1993, providing job protection for those caring for newborns, sick children, or parents. This landmark legislation continues to benefit families across the nation. In addition to her political career, Schroeder was a pilot and Harvard Law School graduate. After leaving Congress, she became a professor at Princeton University, continued her political activism, and served as the head of the Association of American Publishers. Pat Schroeder's impact on American politics and women's rights remains a lasting legacy that will continue to inspire generations of women to come. Tributes to Pat Schroeder. Jim Durkin, founding member and guitarist for thrash metal pioneers Dark Angel, passed away at the age of 58. His wife Annie confirmed the news, sharing her heartbreak over the loss of her immortal beloved. She expressed gratitude for the presence of close friends who accompanied them during his final moments, and she pledged to see him again. Dark Angel also mourned Durkin's passing, praising him as a great man and thanking fans for their unwavering loyalty and support. The band, which originated as Shell Shock in 1981 before adopting its current moniker in 1983, became a staple of California thrash metal alongside giants like Metallica and Slayer throughout the 1980s and 90s. Durkin remained with Dark Angel until his death, experiencing the band's breakup in 1992, reunion from 2002 to 2005, and subsequent reformation in 2013. Their most acclaimed album, Darkness Descends, was released in 1986. Drummer Gene Hoglan revealed in 2022 that the band was working on a new album slated for a 2023 release, with live gigs scheduled for later this year. However, it is unclear if these plans will be affected by Durkin's passing. Jim Durkin's legacy as a guitarist and founding member of Dark Angel will endure in the hearts and minds of thrash metal fans worldwide. His dedication to the genre and his band contributed to the shaping of the metal music landscape, and his memory will continue to inspire both musicians and listeners for generations to come. Tributes to Jim Durkin. Christine Pritchard, a beloved and talented actress. Welsh actress Christine Pritchard has passed away at the age of 79, leaving behind a legacy of talent and dedication to her craft. Born in Gwynedd, she was a beloved figure in both Welsh and English-language television and film. Pritchard was best known for her role in the children's show Rala Rudins on S4C, but she also starred in numerous Welsh-language films and series such as Glas Wydorlan, Pobl y Cwm, Anita, and Unbor Mercha. For non-Welsh-speaking audiences, she was a familiar face in popular shows like Doctors and Stella. Pritchard's passion for drama began during her time at Ysgol Sir Hugh Owen in Caernarfon. After studying English, Latin and drama at Bristol University, she returned to Wales, where her successful acting career began. In addition to her acting work, Pritchard also dedicated some of her time to teaching, a pursuit that took her to St. Kitts in the Caribbean. Christine Pritchard's talent, warmth and charisma made her a cherished figure in the world of entertainment. Her performances touched the hearts of audiences across generations and cultures, and her dedication to her craft serves as an inspiration for aspiring actors everywhere. As we remember and celebrate the life of Christine Pritchard, let us also honor her incredible contribution to the arts and her unwavering passion for storytelling. She will be greatly missed, but her legacy will live on through her memorable performances and the impact she made on the lives of those who had the pleasure of knowing her. Tributes to Christine Pritchard. Ray Shulman, a prodigiously talented multi-instrumentalist and founding member of the progressive rock band Gentle Giant, passed away at the age of 73. Born in 1949 in Portsmouth, England, Ray's musical journey began alongside his brothers Derek and Philip in the early 1960s with their first band, which eventually evolved into Simon Dupree and the Big Sound. Ray played guitar and violin, while the band enjoyed success with their hit Kites in 1967. As the progressive rock movement gained momentum, the brothers formed Gentle Giant in 1970, a band characterized by its multi-instrumental members and diverse vocal stylings. Over the course of a decade, Gentle Giant released 10 albums, with their mid-70s works The Power and the Glory and Free Hand achieving notable commercial success. Following the band's split in 1980, Ray embarked on a successful career as a music producer, working with prominent artists such as The Sundays, Bjork's early band The Sugar Cubes, Ian McCulloch, and many others. He also explored electronic music under the moniker Head Doctor, composed scores for video games, and contributed to remixes for bands like Jethro Tull, Genesis, and King Crimson. Ray Shulman's impressive legacy as a musician, composer, and producer spans multiple genres and decades, leaving an indelible mark on the world of music. His creativity, ingenuity, and passion for his craft will continue to inspire future generations of musicians and listeners alike. Ray is survived by his wife, Barbara Tanner, and his brothers Philip and Derek. Tributes to Ray Shulman. Robert Morse, a celebrated Tony and Emmy-winning actor, has passed away at the age of 90. Known best for his portrayal of Bertram Cooper on the hit series Mad Men, Morse's extraordinary career spanned over 6 decades, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Morse's performance as Bertram Cooper earned him 5 Emmy Award nominations, but his acclaim as a character actor was well established even before this role. In 1961, Morse received a Tony Award for his starring role in the original Broadway production of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. He reprised the role for the 1967 film adaptation, further cementing his reputation as a versatile and talented actor. In 1989, Morse showcased his exceptional skills by winning his second Tony Award for playing Truman Capote in the one-man play True. His portrayal of the iconic author was so compelling that when the play aired on American Playhouse in 1992, he won an Emmy for his performance. Throughout his extensive career, Robert Morse demonstrated a unique ability to captivate audiences with his wit, charm, and authenticity. He skillfully navigated a variety of roles, from Broadway to television and film, earning the admiration of both critics and fans alike. Morse's passing has left a significant void in the world of entertainment. As we remember his contributions to the industry, it is important to celebrate the profound impact he had on the lives of those who had the pleasure of witnessing his performances. His incredible body of work will continue to inspire and delight future generations of performers and audiences alike. Tributes to Robert Morse. Glen Lockett, the in-house producer and engineer for the legendary punk label SST Records, passed away at the age of 72. His death was confirmed by former label co-owner Joe Carducci, who shared the news in a Facebook post. Lockett had been on oxygen due to fibrosis impairing his lung function and was hoping for a lung transplant. However, a stroke 3 months prior necessitated a hospital stay. Born in Los Angeles in 1951, Lockett began playing guitar at the age of 12 and even auditioned for Captain Beefheart at one point. While working as a waiter at a vegan restaurant, he met Greg Ginn, who later co-founded SST Records and Black Flag. The two started working together in Panic, which eventually became Black Flag. Lockett later transitioned to working behind the boards, co-producing and producing seminal punk and hardcore albums. Lockett's extensive production discography includes Black Flag's Jealous Again, Damaged and My War, Minutemen's The Punchline, What Makes a Man Start Fires, and Buzz or Howl Under the Influence of Heat, Descendants' Milo Goes to College, and Husker Du's Everything Falls Apart and Metal Circus. In total, he crafted more than 100 records. Besides his work in music, Lockett was also a photographer and freelance writer. He contributed to the LA newspaper Easy Reader and published a book of his photography, Sounds of Two Eyes Opening, in 2014. Carducci mentioned plans to go through Lockett's writings with the intention of publishing a collection, including his pieces on jazz for the Hermosa Beach Free Weekly. In recent years, Lockett had been working on a novel, Decline and Fall of Alternative Civilization, and producing a radio-like dramatization of it available online. As the music community remembers his remarkable contributions to the punk and hardcore scenes. As a producer, engineer, musician, photographer, and writer, Lockett leaves behind an enduring legacy that will continue to inspire future generations of artists and fans alike. Tributes to Glen Lockett. Swedish singer-songwriter Jack Vreeswijk, son of the iconic Cornelis Vreeswijk, has passed away at the age of 59 after a long battle with cancer. His family announced on Facebook that he was able to spend his final days at home, surrounded by his loved ones, in accordance with his wishes. Born into a musical family, Jack Vreeswijk carried on his father's legacy as a talented singer, songwriter, and performer. His loss has left a significant void in the lives of those close to him, as expressed by Roger Meyerhag, a member of Vreeswijk's band, who spoke to Expressen about the profound sadness surrounding his passing. In 2019, Jack Vreeswijk revealed his cancer diagnosis, sharing on Facebook that he had undergone surgery to remove the tumor and a part of his colon. Despite receiving a stoma and undergoing long-term chemotherapy, he remained determined to face his battle head-on. However, during his illness, He had to cancel several gigs, and sadly, 2 years later, the cancer returned. As the son of a legend, Jack Vreeswijk forged his own path and leaves behind a legacy that will continue to inspire and touch the hearts of many for years to come. Tributes to Jack Vreeswijk. William Bill Hellmuth, FIRE, the visionary architect, leader and chairman and CEO of HOC, left an indelible mark on the world of architecture before passing away at 69 years old. Hellmuth's extraordinary talent and passion for design led to the creation of dozens of award-winning buildings across the globe, many of which have become iconic landmarks. Under his leadership, HOC rose to prominence within the design community and beyond, consistently earning recognition as one of the world's largest and most innovative design firms. Hellmuth was a hands-on leader who took great pride in collaborating with clients and HOK project teams to bring their visions to life. His impressive portfolio includes renowned projects such as the Abu Dhabi National Oil Company headquarters, the U.S. Embassy Chancery, an office annex in Moscow, and the National Air and Space Museum, Stephen F. Udvar-Hazy Center in Chantilly, Virginia, among many others. An advocate of sustainable design, Hellmuth believed in the moral obligation of architects to minimize the environmental impact of their projects. Under his tenure, HOC designed hundreds of green-certified projects, and over 400 designers achieved green certification. He also played a pivotal role in diversifying HOC's leadership board, increasing pro bono design and charitable giving, and creating the HOC Diversity X Design Scholarship for underrepresented design students. Hellmuth's exceptional ability to combine design thinking, empathetic leadership, client relations, business development and business acumen made him an unparalleled figure in the world of architecture. His unwavering commitment to developing the next generation of leaders speaks to his legacy as a forward-thinking and compassionate individual. In addition to his remarkable career, Hellmuth enjoyed painting, gardening, and spending time with his family. He is survived by his wife Nancy, his daughter Grayson, her husband Cleve Lockett, his son William, and his 2 grandchildren. Bill Hellmuth's work and influence will be remembered and cherished by those who had the privilege of knowing and working with him. Tributes to Bill Hellmuth. Mike Haggerty. The entertainment industry mourns the loss of the beloved character actor Mike Haggerty, who has passed away at 67 due to an adverse reaction to an antibiotic. Haggerty, with his everyman looks and exceptional comedic timing, leaves a lasting legacy that spans decades. A Second City alumnus from the 1980s, Haggerty gained prominence after his role as Kurt Russell's best friend in the 1987 comedy Overboard, alongside Goldie Hawn. Throughout his career, he appeared in iconic series like Cheers, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and most memorably as the building superintendent on the popular sitcom Friends. His familiar moustache and Chicago accent made him an easily recognizable figure in Hollywood. Haggerty's undeniable talent and versatility allowed him to connect with audiences, bringing laughter and depth to his roles in both comedies and dramas. He consistently delivered memorable performances that resonated with viewers, earning him a special place in the hearts of fans worldwide. We celebrate his contributions to the world of entertainment and the joy he brought to millions through his work. His dedication to his craft and ability to breathe life into a wide range of characters will not be forgotten. Haggerty's unforgettable performances will continue to live on and inspire future generations of actors and audiences alike. Tributes to Mike Haggerty. Mickey Slaughter, a Louisiana Tech football legend and former NFL quarterback, has passed away at the age of 81. Slaughter, who played high school football at Bolton High in Alexandria under the late Maxie Lambright, went on to play for Louisiana Tech from 1959 to 62, earning All-Gulf State Conference and Williamson All-America honors. Selected in the 7th round of the NFL draft in 1963 by the Denver Broncos, Slaughter set several rookie records, including throwing for 1,689 yards, and completed his career with 3,607 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 38 interceptions. After his NFL career, Slaughter returned to Ruston in 1967 to coach the offensive backfield for his alma mater under Lambright. As the offensive coordinator, he contributed to the golden era of Tech football from 1971 to 75, during which the Bulldogs went 44-4 and won multiple NCAA Division II national titles. Slaughter was remembered for his brilliant offensive mind and innovative approach to coaching. Former Tech athletic director Jim Oakes described him as a true Tech legend who would be sorely missed. Slaughter still holds Louisiana Tech records for the highest percentage passing in a season, 64.6, and for a career, 58.5. As a Louisiana Tech Hall of Famer, he helped develop notable quarterbacks such as Terry Bradshaw and Ken Lantrip, both of whom earned All-America status under his leadership. Over his 12 years at Tech, the Bulldogs achieved a record of 95-36-2. Slaughter's impact extended beyond football, as he was considered a mentor and influential figure for generations within the Tech community. His sons Michael and Bobby both played football at Louisiana Tech, while his grandson Jake Slaughter played baseball at LSU. Funeral services for Mickey Slaughter will be held at 10 a.m. on Wednesday in the chapel of Ruston's Temple Baptist Church, followed by a private burial. Tributes to Mickey Slaughter. Renowned Danish singer Dario Campeotto, who represented Denmark at the 1961 Eurovision Song Contest with his song Angelique, has passed away at the age of 84 after a long battle with cancer. Born on February 1, 1939, Campeotto began his musical career at the young age of 10. His big break came in 1961 when he decided to participate in the Dansk Melodi Grand Prix with Angelique. As the favourite in the national final, he emerged victorious, propelling his career to new heights. His win at the Dansk Melodi Grand Prix earned him the chance to represent Denmark at the Eurovision Song Contest 1961 in Cannes, France. Campeotto delivered an impressive performance, finishing in 5th place with 12 points. Following his success at Eurovision, Campeotto ventured into acting, starring in numerous films and theatrical productions. He also released a vast number of records, solidifying his status as one of Denmark's most recognizable artists in the 1960s. Unfortunately, his battle with cancer eventually forced him to step away from the entertainment industry in early 2022. The Eurovoy team, along with countless fans and fellow artists, extend their deepest condolences to Dario Campeotto's family and friends during this difficult time. His enduring legacy in music and entertainment will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Dario Campeotto. Thanks for watching Who Died Today America. If you enjoyed this tribute, please give it a thumbs up and share with friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Leave a comment below telling us who inspired you the most. See you in the next video.